Hello, it's Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astro-Numerologist. Welcome to your weekly Astro-Numerology forecast for July 2nd to 8th. Now, the themes for this week are confidence, inspiration, and healing. Now, the highlights of the week begin actually on Thursday, a few days into the week, on the 5th of July, when we have a double 5 code. So there's a lot of freedom and change and adventure and taking a risk. But in the astrology, we've got several things going on. We've got the Sun trine Jupiter, which is one of the greatest transits that you can have. It's a fabulous solar transit. You just feel like you're in 7th heaven. You feel good. You feel confident. You feel happy, wise, expansive. You just enjoy life, and you just feel there are lots of opportunities and connections for you to make. Then we also have Chiron retrograding in Aries today. And so Chiron recently moved into Aries and started its brand new 51-year cycle. That was at the end of April. So it's in new territory. Now it's retrograding. It's going to go into Pisces for a little bit later on and then, dip in and then come back into Aries. But as it's in retrograde in Aries, it's going to activate some past life healing and some skills that you have that really are brought into the forefront, because Aries is very charismatic and courageous. So you will have some of these abilities as a healer that you will now bring forward and have the courage to use. So allow those healing energies of divine love to flow through you and so you can be the healer that you're born to be. And healers are not just hands-on. Healers are in every profession, right? It's the way you do things, the energetic imprint that you leave just by being in a place of love and compassion in whatever you do, no matter what it is. And then finally on this day, Mercury is opposite Mars, and Mars is retrograde. So this is sort of a low energy moment. You might have some nervous tension with this one, a little bit restlessness, and at the same time you're a little bit tired, so you may rush into things, so just be very patient. Now, the next highlight of the week happens on the 7th of the 7th, and because the whole date also adds up to 25, which is a 7, we've got a 777 code activated today, which is very much about inspiration, taking a break, going out in nature, communing with nature, spending time in silence, connecting to the divine, connecting to your inspiration, taking a sabbatical, reading a good book, gathering wisdom. Anything that inspires you, especially taking some alone time, is really important. And in the stars, we've got the moon conjunct Uranus, which is also about inspiration, just like the number 7, which is the lightning strike of inspiration and divine downloads. And the moon conjunct Uranus are also trying to Saturn, and that means that whatever is coming through is easy to take responsibility for and use in a practical way. So if you're receiving an idea, Saturn says, okay, let's write it down. Let's turn it into something that's practical and useful. So it's very good for just manifesting what's coming through. And then the final highlight of the week happens Sunday, the 8th of July. We've got a double 8 code today. And on this day, you're really feeling in control. You're feeling your inner author, your inner authority, infused with confidence, and there's a wonderful abundance to the day as well, this prosperity, the sense of just getting energized and manifesting, following your vision. And in the stars, we have the Sun trine Neptune trine Jupiter. So what's exact today is the Sun and Neptune are both at 16 degrees in a trine, and so it's triggering that beautiful Jupiter-Neptune trine that is active most of the year. And this means basically find your bliss. Go out there and feel inspired, and you may feel a little bit impressionable, and you want to use that vivid imagination and enthusiasm and mystical, connection and creativity to just take that happiness and use it in some really productive way. The sun wants to shine its light somehow and bring the blessings of this beautiful trine, which is now a grand trine, into something very, very powerful. So there's a really important thing too. Jupiter is stationing retrograde on the 10th of July, so it's already pretty much at a standstill now. And when a planet changes direction, it is actually more powerful. It has a bigger impact on our life. So this particular triggering of the trine with Jupiter and Neptune is even more intense, because Jupiter is now literally like at a standstill before it changes direction and moves direct again. It's moving direct on July 10th. So now to get the daily deep forecast, where I go over every aspect of the star code and give you the full moon and new moon and universal month number in advance, plus a PDF with the whole transcript and music that I specially select for you for the month, click on this link. It'll take you to a free excerpt for the Premium Wealth Forecast for July, and you can just listen ahead and really get a sense of what it's like to have this wonderful forecast in your hands in order to plan your life and feel completely grounded and supported along the way. Meanwhile, have a fantastic week, and I will see you in next week's forecast.